nice clean look like that from the left circle, did you call the bank shot off the 37 there, or tell me, walk me through the play?
Yeah, not exactly. I know you're right. It was a good opportunity. I don't know if it's kind of a broken play or what happened to get that open, but nice job by Stenny to circle the net and find me. And obviously not exactly where I intended to put the puck, but not complaining it went in, that's for sure.
How much did you guys need a game like this? It certainly was by no means easy, but after last night's just kind of crazy, couldn't quite lock them down type game to play a more controlled game today.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, obviously very frustrating with everything that went on yesterday, and just kind of one of those games. And then, like you said, it's nice to get a couple bounces. It almost felt like yesterday again today when they had that dump in and the puck squirted out, and thankfully Corpy made a great save. But it just seems like sometimes you have some unfortunate bounces. But for Jack to come up big like that at the end of the game, that was obviously a phenomenal goal. And Corpy to play on his head like he does every night for us, it feels good. It feels like we've been kind of struggling here lately to really find our groove, and tonight felt good to have a couple things go our way, and we'll definitely take those 2 points.
Thanks, Scott.
No problem.
Okay, next we'll go to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Dave.
Eddie, I wonder if you could just speak to the defensive strategy tonight. There was a lot of puck flipping, a lot of just getting the puck out of the zone. How important was that to your success tonight?
Yeah, I mean, those guys came hard. Obviously they're a fast team that forechecked hard, but if you looked at their D, they were right on top of our forwards, so it made it difficult to move the pucks up to our wingers. We tried to use the middle as much as we could, but if that wasn't there, we were just trying to get the puck out of our zone and let our speedy forwards get on their D and try and forecheck them. And it might not always be the prettiest, but you have to adjust your game plan depending on who you're playing. And that was kind of our mentality, especially in the third, just to kind of free up some pressure and get the puck out of our zone, and like I said, let some of our forwards with speed kind of get on top of them and get on our forecheck. And that's kind of been the staple of our game the last couple of years, and that's what we're trying to get back to.
And without a whole lot of opportunities really either way, how important was it for you to just stay patient and try and stay with your game as best you can?
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes some nights. Every time we play Carolina, they're very responsible defensively and don't give up a whole lot. So, we know that it's, last night obviously being an exception, it was a high scoring game, but usually it's pretty tight checking. And I think it's a good, feather in our cap that we were able to stay patient and kind of stick with our game plan, and it paid off in the end. So that's important early on in the season.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, next we'll go to Jacob Myers. Go ahead, Jacob.
Hey, Scott, I think after the first period, you said you kind of left Corpy hanging out to dry yesterday. Just, you kind of talked about the defensive game plan a little bit, but how much was it an effort to try to, I guess, give a little more in front of Corpy so he didn't have to make so much effort as he did the other night?
Yeah, well, we know he's a great goalie, and him and Elvis, obviously, we're very fortunate to have two good goalies on our team, and they're battling as hard as they can every night, and they make a lot of saves that they shouldn't necessarily make on a nightly basis. And last night, having some goals go off our own players, and kind of some funny bounces. We've got a competitor back there who's doing his best to give us a chance every night, and it's unfortunate whenever you feel like you could have maybe done better for him. So we just wanted to bounce back and kind of tighten up and not give them as many chances as we did yesterday. And I thought we did a pretty good job. Obviously, you're always going to give up chances, but that's just something that we're continuously working on. And I think tonight was a better showing of that.
Okay. Finally, we'll go to Mark Schrei. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you, Glenn. Hey, Scott, you have a pretty difficult job having to wait your turn sometimes. And, you're in due to the injury right now. Just what's the key to being ready to just jump into situations like this and then ultimately score a big goal?
Well, I mean, we're all professionals, and it's up to you as the individual to put in the effort to make sure that you're sharp. And we've got a great support staff here in Columbus, whether it be guys to help you on the ice or off the ice, to stay in shape and stay sharp and to continue to progress your game. So they do everything that they can to help us out. And then as a player, the guys that aren't playing, they're working hard every day. And it's tough whenever you go stretches without playing, but we do the best we can, and just wait for your opportunity.
Thanks, Harry.